ShadowXafe install is very simple and takes just a few minutes to install the One System dashboard. One System is the central dashboard and management for ShadowXafe. One System can be deployed into VMware using the deployment tool and for Hyper-V by using the agent MSI installer. For scaling the solution across additional VMware hosts or additional sites, you simply deploy a cut-down service node virtual machine. Once you're up and running, you'll simply log into the One System dashboard where we can see what's going on. Here at the dashboard, you can see basic functions including a system health of the whole backend solution, any machines not currently being backed up, status of machines which are being backed up, current data usage and change rate, and live throughput. Initially, the dashboard will be fairly empty until things are set up. The first time you log in, there will be a Getting Started window, which is a glowing light bulb item up the top right alongside the question mark. In this instance, the light bulb's not shown as One System has already been configured. Quite simply, there are 4 quick steps to follow before you're ready to go, which I'll walk you through so you can see how easy it is. Step 1 is adding in the VMware environment. In the menu on the left, you'll go to Configuration, and in here is where you can add in a vCenter environment for any backup and recoveries into vCenter. If you're using Hyper-V, the agent will also register here too, and likewise with any other agents for physical or virtual machines. Step 2 is adding any type of storage you wish to use for the backups, including StorageCraft Cloud for replication. This is done under the Storage tab. If you click on the Add Storage button, you can see the different types of supported storage in the drop-down. So you can see here we have NFS, iSCSI, and SMB as local storage repositories, as well as the StorageCraft Cloud for replicating to the StorageCraft DR as a service. The third step is the Sla Policy. This can be accessed under the Policies option in the menu, and by clicking Add New is where you can add a new policy. Under Protection is the frequency for the backups, as frequent as every 15 minutes. On the right here, you can choose the destination of where you wish to back up to. The retention is choosing how long you want to keep each of the points in time for. And then down the bottom is where you'll choose your replication options for replicating a second copy. The fourth and final step is applying the policy to machines you wish to protect. Any physical or virtual machine can have the same policy. It's really simple. So on the Protection tab, again, we can come in here and select all sorts of different machines, physical, virtual, agents, host-based, and we can assign a single policy to monitor the whole life cycle of that policy. And that's it. Now you're up and running. It's really that simple. A couple of other things to look at. Firstly is the recovery. This is where we can perform a system recovery or a file recovery. For a system recovery, simply select a machine, choose a recovery point. For a system recovery, we can choose to recover into vSphere, Hyper-V, or do a full restore back to a physical or unsupported virtual environment. Simply give it a name. We choose a host we want to recover to, some storage location, some settings, and away we go. The next thing to look at is for our OneSafe converged environments where we have the OneSafe appliances. And here we can see the different hardware that we have. By selecting one of the appliances, we can see all the information, networking settings, including the disk status and networking configuration. We can also go into the shares, and for unstructured data, we can add in any NFS or SMB shares. Finally, if we take a look at the analytics, this is where we can go to look at a number of reports, including protection analytics, capacity planning, and SLA compliance. Let's take a look at a couple of these. Protection analytics is going to give us information on all of the backups. In the ratings history, we can zoom into points in time, and down here for each machine, we can hover over a day to get a more detailed summary. For the capacity planning, this is going to show us all of our shares, and by going into a particular share, we're going to see storage usage, expected usage, as well as forecasting when we're projected to hit the storage threshold. Finally, if we take a look at the SLA compliance, this is giving us visibility into the whole policy. So again, we can zoom into a point in time, or we can hover over a particular day. But what this is telling us is not only the backups, but also the retention and the replication is all in compliance. Thanks for listening to my demo.